Hey, howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. Today we're going to play with some new to me makeup. I have a basket or two full of new products that I've never tried, and I thought that we would pull some of these products out and see what we can do with them. If I look crooked, the wall is crooked. I don't know if the house is crooked. I have messed with the camera. I've used a little level. It says it's straight, but everything looks crooked. So if I look like I'm crooked, I probably am. But we're going to roll on with it. Can y'all hear that wind? It is so windy today. There went my trash can. Today is trash day. It just blew over and started rolling down the street. I'll get it in a little while. I'm going to start off because I am going to try out a new primer and a new foundation. So I'm going to start out with this e.l.f. Beauty. This is just a little sample of their True Cream Aqua Balm because I want my face to be very hydrated. As you can see, my eyes are looking very tired. So I want to make sure that I'm hydrating my face really well. Doesn't seem that I can get my lighting right either. Everything's a hot mess today, but that's alright. There's never a perfect situation, is there? You can't wait for everything to be perfect because you will wait until you die. I really like the e.l.f. Beauty. I bought their Undereye Intense Moisturizer and I'm really enjoying it. The first thing we're going to try is this e.l.f. Sea Bright Putty Primer. It has 2% vitamin C in it. I like the e.l.f. Putty Primer, so having skincare benefits is just an added plus. Here's what the packaging looks like. I'm glad that e.l.f. has decided to start putting more information on their package. Because, you know, before you couldn't figure out what was on there. And here's what it looks like. It does not have a scent to it. And I have this little bitty scoop that I saved out of something that I was using. So I'm going to scrape off some of that, and I'm sure to a lot of you that probably looks like a lot, but I have found that with some primers they work better when you apply a little bit extra. So let's just put this on. It feels really good. It still has no scent to it. Wow. I'm shocked at how good that feels. It feels very hydrating. That's impressive. Maybe I got a little bit too much of this one. Wow, I am loving how that feels, y'all. That feels really good on my skin. Get it around my nose area really well because my skin is kind of dry around my nose. Pull it down my neck a little bit. That feels really good. How many times am I going to say that? Wow, I am loving how that feels. That feels really good. Alright, and while we're in the e.l.f. realm, so many people are so in love with this Halo Glow liquid filter. It's a glow booster for radiant skin, and I'm not a super glowy girl. And then Tina H, Beautiful Journey, I will link her channel down below. She did a review of this, and she influenced me. What can I say? So it comes with a fairly large doe foot. I don't know how I want to put this on. I don't think I want to be really glowy in the center of my face because I normally get fairly oily there, although I did put it in the center of my forehead. So let's just start with that. And I'm just going to rub it in with my fingers, warm it up and rub it in. It is nice and glowy. I may take that under my eyes since my eyes look so dry. I am definitely glowing. It's not as glowy as I thought it was going to be though. Before I get into the foundation, City Lips sent me this plumping lip gloss to try out. And I've tried it out a couple of times, but I haven't really talked about it. This is definitely a cult favorite. You hear about this all over YouTube and Instagram. And so far I've been impressed with it. So let's give this a try. My lips are really dry today. This is kind of thick, but it's not really sticky and it does not have a scent to it. And unlike other plumping lip glosses that I have used, this does not burn or sting at all. It is very comfortable and I can tell a noticeable difference. I mean, it's not like, you know, my lips are huge, but it does smooth out the lines somewhat in my lips. It is nice. So I turned the camera off for a few minutes. You can already see a little bit of a difference in my lips. So I have several Uoma beauty products here that I want to try out. This is a foundation. This is the Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and it is in the shade Fair Lady T5. I picked this up at Walmart. I was surprised to see it in Walmart. Uoma Beauty by Sharon C is available in Walmart stores. The products that I picked up from the brand I got in my local Walmart. Uoma Beauty, the main brand, is available at Ulta, and they also have a website. But it's nice to see that they have this available in Walmart. This was very affordable. I think I paid $11 and some change for it. I have my beauty sponge. I'm pretty sure that this one, minus the cat hair, I got off of AOA Beauty, Shop Miss A. So I'm going to put a pump of this on the back of my hand. That looks like it's going to be a good color for me. And then I'm just going to dot it around, and then I will pick the rest of it off of my hand up with my sponge. And let's pounce. So far that looks pretty good. I like it. So I normally go with a very light coverage. I don't like heavy foundation on my face. But let's do another pump so that we can see if it's buildable. Put another pump on the back of my hand. Spread this around a little differently this time. I'm going to do the entire thing. Why not? Why not? We're experimenting and playing. Picking up the rest of what's on my hand with my sponge. Pull it down my neck a little bit. That looks pretty good, y'all, for 11 bucks. It does not look heavy or cakey. It is settling a little bit in my lines, but as I have said in other videos, I'm pretty sure I've not found a foundation that does not settle into my lines. What do you think? That looks pretty good. Uoma Beauty by Sharon C. Available in Walmart. The next couple of products that I want to give a try are these Milani Conceal and Perfect liquid products. I have the liquid highlighter here in Lunar. I have the bronze contour, however you want to use it, in Honey. This is supposed to be comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury liquid contour, and I have that. I finally got my hands on it, so I will be doing a comparison video. And then I have this concealer in 02 Melon. This is an under eye brightener, it says. So we're going to contour, brighten, and highlight. So let's start out with the under eye brightener, and I have used this a couple of times, and I really do like it. The only problem that I have with this product so far is I like the sponge tip. It's very small, and so you can really be detailed with it. But I don't know if you can see where it's coming out. You see where it's coming out, and I push it back in and it does not stay. So I don't know if that's just mine has a flaw in it or what the issue is, but you squeeze the product up. You can see it come out in the sponge, and then I put a little bit in the inner and outer corner of my eye. Wow, can y'all hear the wind? That wind is a little crazy. And then I'm gonna let that set up for just a second. How are my lips looking, y'all? Y'all see the difference? I can see a difference. It even seems to intensify the color of my lips some too. I really am liking that a lot. I don't like heavy concealer or anything under my eye because you can see the crepiness under my eyes, and it just would intensify that, and I did not like that at all. But as you can see, this does not accentuate the wrinkles, does not make it look dry. It does not seem to settle really heavily in the lines and creases, crinkles, and it looks really nice, I think. I have been enjoying it. I have not tried this liquid contour but once, I believe, and that is coming out as well. I don't know what that's all about, but it's the exact same. I like the little sponge tip, and you just squeeze it. I can see the product coming out. Let me show you. You see how the product is showing there? And then you just dot it around. And then I'm going to take the clean side of my sponge and just blend that in. It blends out really easy. And it just gives a nice soft contour. We're going to see if we can build it up. Let's do another. I'm really starting to love the cream products and how soft and hydrating they are on your skin. And I believe that I got the lightest shade. I could have gone a little darker. Let's try some more, shall we? It is definitely buildable. Did that make a difference? It did, didn't it? So that is just a very nice, soft contour. I really do like it. It's very pretty. I'm going to take what's left on my sponge and just add some warmth to my nose. And you could also do under your jawline. I'm just going to use what's on my sponge. Let's see, do I have a blush product over here? Well, let's see, I have some Benefit samples. Those look really pretty. I have used that one. That's really pretty. And then I have this e.l.f. face palette. Let's play with this e.l.f. face palette. This is Simply Enhanced Face Palette. And it does have some pretty but soft colors in there. I'm going to use my new Sydney Grace blush brush. I have not used this yet. And I'm going to go into this shade. I should have grabbed one of my putty blushes to go along with all of these other cream products, but that's really pretty. I like this brush. It is so soft, but then you don't have a big brush. You can just be a little bit more precise with your placement of your blush. Very nice. What do y'all think? Alright, let's try out this Milani liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Lunar. And I don't think I have tried this yet. I did squeeze it up. This one has that gap too. And it had an air bubble in it. It has exploded, you see. Alright, this might be a disaster, y'all. Oof. I'm just going to use my finger. It is nice and soft. Does not look like a bruise from the front. That's a plus. I don't think it disturbed my blush at all. It is just a nice soft glow. I'm going to take my sponge. Just go back over all of that. And now I'm going to try this Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. And I don't remember who influenced me. Oh, this was sent to me from Dion. I know that because it has a label on it. And along with that, I'm going to use my other new Sydney Grace brush. This is a powder brush. Very soft. These brushes are so soft. So I'm going to get some of that. And just kind of pat it around first. How my lips looking, y'all? That looks pretty good. It even doesn't look terribly bad under my eyes. But I feel like I've lost my blush. Have I lost it? I don't know. I guess it's still there. I feel like I need to put on some more blush. Let's put on some more blush, shall we? This is going to be a long video. Let's put some more of that on before we set. I'm going to use my e.l.f. All Night, Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. That's work, y'all. Because, you know, they just can't. They can't. It's so nice to be needed. I love this setting spray. It is phenomenal. It is extremely affordable and probably the best mister I have ever had. I just love it. And it smells really good too. And then I also take some and put it in my hand and pounce my sponge in it. Because I like to take that and rehydrate under my eyes after I have put powder on there. So far I'm not seeing a lot of creasing, and you can see that there's that brightener is not creasing under my eye. So far so good. I am going to take what's left of the powder on this. I do not like for my face to feel sticky, which that e.l.f. doesn't really make you feel sticky, but I just like to take what's left and kind of go back over it. Alright, let's work on some eyebrows. This is One and Done eyebrow pencil, and this is also Uoma Beauty by Sharon C. Picked up in Walmart. I've heard lots of good things about this brow pencil. It rolls up and there is a gel on the other end. So, and which I prefer. I prefer this over the pencil, but then with the pencil you can do some detail work. What shade did I get? 03. I don't know what shade that is, but there they are. They're still messaging me. Did y'all see I'm busy? I'm putting on makeup. What do y'all want? So I just use that to kind of fill things in. The girls are never even. Never, ever even. That might be just a little too red for me. Let me get a brow brush. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to take my brush and just kind of soften that out. And now let's use the gel side. It has a very fine little brush. Very fine little brush, which is nice. Wow, I actually like that a lot. I just don't know if the color is right. But that applies the product really, really nice, that brush does. It's not clumpy, it's just coating the brow hair really well. I look like Marco, you know, that guy. So we'll just let that dry down a little bit and then I'll soften it some. Oh, I'm so happy that I am finally in a place in my life where I can laugh at myself and just, yeah. I have actually been wanting to do darker brows because I think sometimes I do them a little lighter than I can. But it's funny when you first do it and you look at yourself and you're like, oh, that looks really weird. You have to adjust and get used to it. And this is why you should pull your makeup out and play with it. And do this and walk around. Even if you don't go anywhere, it doesn't matter. Just walk around the house, periodically look at yourself in the mirror until you adjust to what the new you looks like. Same with red lipstick. Do it. Do it. Let's go back to the City Lips for a minute because my lips were really dry. And it has really hydrated them very well. I am impressed with that. And I have watched a lot of other YouTubers talk about that and been like, yeah. Alright, let's brush this out a little bit. It does make my brows look nice and fluffy, huh? Alright, so that's the brow pencil / gel from Uoma Beauty by Sharon C. I really like the gel and that really super fine brush. I don't know about the pencil part, but I'm not crazy about eyebrow pencils. I prefer the gel. Okay, I'm going to do my eyes and then we will come back and do mascara. And I have a lip product. And I might try some falsies. I have these falsies from AOA. We might try those out. Or should I put those on before I do my eyes? I don't know, but I'll be back. Alright, so there's my eye look. If you want to know how I did that, I'll have that linked up in the iCard. I put the lashes on. Holy cow, they are gorgeous. They are extremely comfortable. Super easy to put on. They're $1. $1. Okay. My lips are looking nice and plump with the City Lips on it. Let's try out this Uoma by Sharon C, Uoma Beauty. This is Batter Boom mascara, and it's in the shade Black, y'all. And y'all know I love that because I say y'all all the time. This is right up my alley. It has a safety seal on it. I'm going to pull that off. It has a QR code. I'll have to check that out and see what that's all about. I'm going to put this on my lower lash because I don't need anything on my upper. I can already tell you that I like the brush just looking at it. I do not like big, thick, chunky brushes, and you can tell that that is not going to be clumpy at all. I almost wish I'd have put this on my lashes before I put these falsies on, but that's okay. I like it. I think I'm going to like that a lot, actually. Okay, do I leave the City Lips on? Because what I have here is I have a little bit of this and a little bit of that is what I've got. This is It's Complicated Lip Tint plus Oil plus Gloss. And this has a safety seal on it as well. Alright, so I think I'm going to wipe the City Lips off since that is a gloss and oil. My lips were very dry when I put that on. I had a lot of dry, dead skin on my lips, and that City Lips helped all of that to come off, so I like that. Okay, so let's try this. This looks like it might be fairly pigmented. Yep, I would say so. That is not matching my top at all. Does anybody else have the problem of the doe foot tickling your lips? Ooh, that tickles. She is red. But look at how pretty that is. That is so pretty. It is not sticky. It is extremely comfortable. Wow. I don't have it on my teeth. I really like it. That's very nice. It says lip tint, oil, and gloss. I mean, I can't even feel that I have it on. I really like that. And like I said, I got this at Walmart. Or Walmart, as my mother used to call it. It's complicated. The shade is called Classy. I'm curious as to how long that will last. I will let you know down in the comments how long that lasted and how it wore off. So this is my face of new to me makeup. The foundation looks really nice, and I even do not feel super glowy with the Halo Glow from e.l.f. I actually kind of like that too. So, not too shabby, y'all. So thanks for hanging out with me while I played around with some new to me products. I will have all of the products listed and linked down below in case you want to go check those out. Before you go check them out, Make sure you show that like button some love wherever it is living these days on your screen. And as always, I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are, and we are all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today, pull your makeup out and play with it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Christopher, you need some of this. Look at how pretty and shiny I am. This will hydrate and color your lips. You know, for those long fishing days. You need a lip color that's going to last. You know, when you're out there fishing for 12, 16 hours, trying to catch the big one, you need something that's going to last, and this looks like it just might do the trick. So, okay, you need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That's your tip from your mama. Mama loves you, boo.